Welcome back to the Trucker's Eye. Today we are talking about one of Britain's busiest trunk roads, the A41 in Shropshire. Back in the summer of 2023, the A41 was completely closed for resurfacing work for a total of 6 weeks. It is also going to be completely closed again from July 24, 2024, and it will be completely closed for yet another 6 weeks. This is the brainchild of Telford and Wrekin Council. The question has to be asked: how is this allowed to happen? Before we get to the 6-week-long closure, I want you to pay attention to the video. This video was taken on the 17th of July, 2024. As you'll see shortly, this same council, in their infinite wisdom, have also allowed another stretch of this very same road to be closed for the whole week too. It has been closed from the 15th of July to the 19th of July, 2024, but only between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. If we add this closure to the forthcoming closure, the A41 will have been closed for through traffic for a total of 7 weeks. As we near the roundabout for the A5, you will see the signage declaring that the road ahead is closed, and we have to follow a lengthy diversion via the A5 towards Telford. The A41 is one of the most important roads for traffic heading to Chester, the Wirral and North West, and also North Wales. It is also a vital link for vehicles heading to Holyhead and onwards to Ireland. It is also the only real alternative to the M6, should there be a problem on the M6 at any time. Think how much of a cost these closures are to both companies and the economy. Then there is the extra time for all drivers having to deal with these closures. As you can see, we have come to the first set of traffic lights on the diversion route, and we are already at a standstill. This set of traffic lights alone takes us 20 minutes to get through. As you can see, people get fed up waiting and take chances when the traffic lights turn red. These traffic lights take an age to give to turn green again. Finally we are off again, but there is still a long way to go on this diversion. Call me a conspiracy theorist, but is it not a coincidence that the police have a speed camera van on the diversion route with all of that extra traffic? We are now finally on the last leg of the diversion route and heading back to the A41. And yes, more slow-moving traffic, more time added to the journey, and why? Yes, you guessed it. More roadworks. Obviously these weren't taken into consideration when granting the A41 closure. More drivers take chances with the traffic lights, clearly fed up with the delays. We finally arrive back at the A41, and even though it's now almost 5 p.m. in the afternoon, if you look to the right, the closure is still in place. As I continue towards Whitchurch, which is my destination, I am speaking to other drivers heading to other parts of the northwest. These are drivers who would usually use the A41 to get to their destinations. Their SAT navigation systems are giving them longer routes that avoid the A41. This becomes even more evident when I pull into a popular truck stop at Turnhill and there is only one other truck there. It's usually busy by this time. I spoke to the manager who was unaware of the closure further south. Like me, he can't understand why the work isn't done at night. It's the same council who he pays a lot of money to so he can trade, and these closures are costing these businesses a lot more in lost revenue. They now will have another 6 weeks of closures to suffer. It's now the following day, and I'm back on the A41 heading south. Guess what? Yet another closure for yet more roadworks. This time at Turnhill itself. This is in addition to closure further south that we just went through. Apparently you can still access the businesses. I can't block the roundabout up whilst I move the cones, and the roadworkers don't seem interested in paying any attention, so I can get to the cafe ahead, so all I can do is follow the diversion. I'm only 11 miles from my delivery point, but not anymore. The diversion is longer, and also a lot more narrow. As you can see, we are once again on another diversion. Once again the diversion is at a slow-moving pace. Once again the diversion has roadworks. Part of our diversion takes us a different route than we would normally go through the lovely village of Eccleshall. Great parking from the Tesla driver. As you can see, the parking on this road isn't great. This really isn't a great route for trucks. You'll notice another truck ahead of me. We are both following the same diversion to the same destination. All of this is caused by the reckless nature of the way Telford and Wrekin Council closed the main A41 at will. So let us get back to the forthcoming 6-week closure. As you'll see here, it will be closed completely. How is this allowed to happen? The cost to the businesses, the economy, and also the time added to people's journeys is unimaginable. Surely these works should be only carried out on this major route at night. For more information, www.telford.gov.uk A41. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching.